Made it to the barn. Hello. Okay. I usually just set the water down on this little oak table here. And I just filled up the chicken feed. Here is a light switch. Which one turns on in here? No, that's outside. The one on the left turns on inside. There's a couple of lights. They'll light it up good enough if it's dark out here, if you have to be doing this in the dark. All right. I just filled this full of food. This is the bin for their chicken feed. It's a mixture of cracked corn and layer pellets. And I have this little coffee can. I do 2 scoops of this in each pen. So, and they're starving right now, so they're gonna go crazy when we do this. There's one. You'll notice I've got this little board right here, kind of pinning this from this pen over here up to here. So just pull that back, and then there's a gate hook here. Open it up. Be careful that they don't just come running out of here. Throw some feed in there like that. They'll go chasing it, and then you can get in. You can throw some just down on the ground like that. They knock their water container off, which is normal. Bring the old one out. Remember that this shorter container's got to be held from underneath. It doesn't matter which one goes in which pan. I just picked this one up first. And I usually fit this one on this little gray box right here. Somehow I think it keeps it from getting completely filthy from them kicking up dust, but I don't know from that. And while I'm in there, I'm going to go ahead and give them one more scoop. And I'm just going to pour this one in their bowl right there. And there are no eggs. And they haven't laid any for a long time, so that should be fine. So we'll shut that gate latch, put the stick back, and we're off to the little kids. I say little kids because these ones are younger. There is a old piece of a hoe down here that I just shove in here to keep this thing locked because there isn't a similar gate latch mechanism. This door will open. Now, if the humidity's up, sometimes it's difficult to open this, so you can grab on closer down here to where this hardware cloth is and pull there and just work on a little bit and it'll open up. But right now it's real loose because there's hardly any humidity. So anyway, again, these guys are going to want to get out here. They're just hungry. Throw some feed in there. So go chase it. And in you go. These guys like to knock their water over. The rooster does. This rooster's not mean. Don't provoke him, but he really has never bothered me. And 2 scoops of food now. And you can see they're quite hungry. And I put the scoop back in the feed bin. Come in, turn the water over and set it down on the ground right there. Shut this door. Take the hoe head, shove this little part of it in between the door there, kind of kick it like that. Now it's locked. Got the can in the feed. This snaps closed. Make sure that it is snapped closed because the mice will get in it. And we've got these 2 we can carry back up and put on the porch. Voila! It's not hard to do. It's especially not hard to do if the water's not frozen. Then that becomes another trick.
And they need to have this done at least every other day.
Yes. And if the water is frozen, I take these things inside into the big bathtub in our back bedroom and just change the water out in there and use hot water to melt the ice or whatever. So hopefully it won't freeze.